I want y'all to know that Metroid Prime 4 was announced the same year that Breath of the Wild came out.
Oh!
It was announced after Breath of the Wild came out.
Oh!
Yeah, but it was the same year, 2017.
Oh my god, and we're only just getting information now?
My brother was the... Nope, that's not right. Jesus! Van Sinks! Did I lose your voice?
You're not playing Jesus. That's a different game series.
I think I lost this. Did I lose your voice, Van Sinks? What happened here? Somewhere down here. Alright, there we go. We've got it. It's fine. It's fine. What proof do you have that could possibly explain Asogi's silence in court? Okay, oh, right, proof. Okay, alright.
The thing we need.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. A lot's happened. I don't think Strongheart's in a very good mood, but honestly, we don't care about how Strongheart feels. We need to find the truth. We have Mr. Caden and Not Gossip at the stand now, and he's going to testify about what happened 10 years ago during the prison break.
And Prosecutor Asogi, if you threaten the witness again, you will be held in contempt of court.
My apologies, my lord.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's no disputing the fact that an intricate jailbreak plot was enacted 10 years ago. Clearly, you were both involved in some way. So you will testify before the court now and explain exactly what took place.
Very well. Let the witnesses give their formal testimony. Tell the court everything you know of the plot to break Asogi out of Barclay 10 years ago.
But what if I want to give my informal testimony?
Then you shouldn't have come here, should you?
Well, I didn't have a choice, now did I?
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Your skill issue.
Wow. All right, boys, ladies, kids, settle down now. The jailbreak plot.
It was the day that Japanese jock was found guilty. The directive came from the prosecutor's office. I assigned the convict to the chief warder vigil here and put the plan into action behind the scenes.
I was responsible for Asogi right up into the night of his execution, but I knew nothing of any plots.
I do not ken if there are some negotiations between the convict and the prosecutor's office. All I did was carry out my duty for Her Majesty's Great British Empire.
So he's just straight admitting that he did it?
A directive from the prosecutor's office. Are you saying that was the jailbreak plot?
Oi, that's right.
Yeah, I guess they're admitting it.
Is he just admitting it? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who sent it? Who authorized that plan? I didn't ken that. You're saying you don't know?
I don't know. I can't speak through the accent, but
I said what I said.
Fido gets to have fun talking to himself now.
Listen, there wasn't a thing about that professor case that wasn't unusual in some way.
Hey, I get to take a small break. Awesome.
I didn't ask any questions. I just did what I was told to do. More than that, I couldn't tell you.
I see.
But if the jailbreak plan originated from the prosecutor's office, then one thing is very clear. As suspected, there were clandestine dealings going on between Mr. Asogi and that office. The jailbreak was promised in exchange for Mr. Asogi admitting to the crimes he didn't commit.
Ooh. It's getting a little serious here.
We're past the ring already, my boy. We're done with that.
That counsel is nothing more than speculation on your part. So, let me ask the defense.
Oh, yes, my lord.
I fail to see how these witnesses have any more pertinent information here. Do you intend to assert your right to a cross-examination?
Is the Nile a river in Egypt?
Yes. I see what you did there. Okay.
Absolutely. I have no intention of squandering a single opportunity, my lord.
Seems all you Japanese are fiercely tenacious. Very well, proceed, counsel.
Here we go.
Always the plan.
See, that I believe. I believe that. He
Oh, you
Visual's
do?
just no, this one here. Like he didn't know anything. I could,
Okay, I guess so.
I don't know, just based on what he's spoken about in the past. Like I just feel bad for the guy. Okay.
Okay, but your duty from who? Who gave you that duty? That's the part, that's my sticking point.
Is my dog howling right now? Holy crap! I can hear him from here. Anyway. Oh, he's howling, all right. Sorry, if it's picking it up, my
I
bad.
did not
hearing
hear
it.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you carry out the plan in its entirety?
Boy,
Oh.
I did everything I could at the time.
You guys still can't hear that, right?
Nope.
No, I literally, no.
Dang, this mic's really good then, because they are howling up a storm out there. I got my door closed and everything, but I can still hear them, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yes, but consider Discord.
True. Oh, it might be picking it up through the actual recording. Oh no. Anyway. Did you read this?
I did everything I could at the time. As you know, Genshin Asogi was shot dead at Lowgate Cemetery after the escape. Tell me, was that part of the plan too? The instructions were to do with getting the jock out of the jail and nothing more.
Woo!
What a phrase.
Woo! Oh my god, hang in there, Final. I'm reading down just like, woo!
I cannot tell you anything about what happened after that. Only, personally, I believe his death was the last part of the plan.
Hello?
Oh no.
Oh, my brain.
Excuse me.
Oh god, every single time he does this, it makes me dizzy.
Mr. Vigil, is something wrong?
Many things, but continue.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
Stop spinning.
He's saluting now? What is it? Some sort of Barclay convention?
In a way, yes, sir. I suppose it is.
Sorry, I couldn't read that line. Just some sort of Barclay convention? What Governor Caden was just saying seemed to upset you. Did it bring something to mind, perhaps?
For the last 10 years, I've completely blotted out the memories of that time from my mind. I was betrayed by my superiors in the name of my country.
Just as my father was betrayed, it seems.
But you see, thinking back now, I can't really imagine that shooting Mrs. Sogi in the cemetery was ever part of the plan.
What makes you think that?
Well, it just doesn't make sense, does it? To make a man admit to crimes he didn't commit with the promise of a jailbreak, only to kill him in the end. That's treachery of the worst kind. But the point is, if the intention, excuse me, was always to betray him, why would there be any need for all the chinacheries of an escape?
I think that's chicanery.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, I don't like. It's just that's the. I've never actually seen it spelled out. I've only ever heard the word, and I'm like, is that
In my
chicanery?
defense, I'm still a bit insane.
You know what? That's valid, actually.
Yes, that's quite true. Not the insane part, but the other part.
Two things can be true. If whoever negotiated with the Sogi never intended to keep his or her end of the bargain, it would have been far simpler just to let the man be executed in prison as dictated by his sentence.
It all happened in that vast chamber of secrets that is Barclay, behind the prison.
I know. We're ignoring it. Moving on.
Okay, understood.
I saw it now.
I don't get what's going on, but I'm just going to reread that line because I lost myself. It all happened in that vast chamber of secrets that is Barclay, behind the high prison walls.
You still didn't see it, Final?
Is it Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. I suppose nobody knows what really went on in the execution room now. Yes, it's an unsettling mystery, certainly.
We should get the Scooby Gang on it.
Truth be told, there is a wee matter that never quite made sense to me.
Oh, for the love of God!
If you believe there was some kind of negotiation behind the jailbreak, between Misogi and the body at the top, it does not quite add up, does it?
Governor Caden, I must insist that you explain these doubts that you have by amending your formal testimony.
Cats! Aye, go on then.
I'm
going to go get a
Caden.
drink. I'll be right back. You guys do whatever. I'm just going to go get a drink.
I really like Caden. He's just like, hey man, I'm just here, man. Like, I'm just doing what I was told. Like, I'm sorry the bad stuff happened. I'm sorry to Mr. Vigil. I'm just like, hey, man, I'm just here. I'm just following orders. I don't know what you want to do.
I want to live.
It seems to me that the Japanese fella did not have nothing to bargain with.
He didn't? Weren't they going crazy about, like, some kind of document?
Yep.
I
Isn't it
don't...
a document that he wrote in prison?
Yeah, the thing is, I don't...
Yep.
The Sogi papers, there we go.
Papers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he said, apparently described as the only weapon I have left. Okay.
Objection.
What? Confessing under oath to murders he didn't commit on a verbal assurance of later being broken out of prison. Genshin Sogi was taking an incredibly risky gamble.
Very true. I heard a dog that time.
Yeah, they agree.
Even the dogs agree.
There was nothing to stop the British breaking their word and executing him behind closed doors anyway. Under normal circumstances, no man would stake his life on a gentleman's agreement like that.
Which means that Mr. Asogi must have had a trump card. Something that guaranteed he wouldn't be betrayed. Some kind of weapon. I want you all to know that there is a trial in the main well, not the trilogy, but in the main line of Ace Attorney, and it's called Turnabout Trump. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Anyway.
We're just hitting all the bad notes today in this episode, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hate that.
Oh, right, I was so shocked I forgot I was playing Caden.
He's just as shocked as you are.
Habbers, that fella couldn't possibly have had anything like that.
Well, not a literal weapon, my dude. I do.
Wait, no, he did have a literal weapon. They let him keep his sword in prison.
They did?
Yeah!
How do you think Asogi got it in the first place?
Visual said so as much that he had his sword with him when he was in prison. Like they made an exception for him.
Bro, what the heck?
But you know that he did, Governor. The Asogi Papers. The name given to the last will and testament of Genshin Asogi. It turns out that Mr. Asogi was hiding his will in his cell at Barclay. Chief Warder Vigil caught him with it one day.
You squealed, did you wee rat? Did I not tell you to keep that a secret?
You can't touch me now.
I'm really scratching you right now.
Just Baroque standing next to them while that's going on.
I'm just gonna take a drink. That's fine.
When Mr. Vigil caught sight of that will through the bars of the convict's cell, Mr. Sogi pleaded with the warder.
All right then, but what's on that paper?
Who's playing Genshin?
I think it's you.
I mean, I'm not playing Genshin right now, but I might play it later.
Not that Genshin.
You know what? Just for that, it's KV.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure I put it as final.
It's final.
The last will and testament. This will is the only weapon I have left now. A weapon.
And after the convict had been killed following the elaborate pretense of the jailbreak, that document mysteriously disappeared, didn't it?
Well, yes. All the prison warders searched through the belongings in the cell, but that will was just nowhere to be found.
As I understand it, an exhaustive search was made for the document, which became known as the Asogi Papers. Governor Caden, I believe you ordered your prison staff to find it at all costs, didn't you?
Eh?
Would I be right in saying that you knew? You knew that the so-called Asogi Papers had the potential to make great waves somehow.
Jings, what the blazes are you blithering about?
Jings?
Jings.
The will was found right and proper. In the fella's cell where I said it would be.
Dang, how that thing not hitting poor Visual over there?
Ow, 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 ow. But how could it be? Where in his out cell? We searched the
What is it? You just touch wood. Oh, that hurts. Touch wood. Oh, that hurts.
He has the baby slaps.
Okay. But he's not even slapping you, he's just touching it.
It's like, eh.
We'll search the place from top to bottom.
Well, you did not do a proper job, eh, you peelie-wally galoot.
These insults!
You can't criticize me now.
I disagree.
It's It's a YouTube page. I can criticize anybody. I showed it to you before. Did I know you, lawyer? Liar. I don't even I don't know anymore.
Ah, yeah. Lawyer sounds like liar. Coincidence?
Oh, geez. I haven't lied in the entire time I've been in here. I just bluff.
That's like lying, but with extra steps.
Yes, you did. I have the document here. It's written in Japanese and reads, "The Last Will and Testament of Genshin Osogi."
Which means everything is as it should be.
Not quite, my lord. You see, there's an undeniable inconsistency here.
Of course there is.
What? What inconsistency?
Mr. Osogi described this document as the only weapon he had left. And yet, this will contains nothing of significance at all. Nothing that would have given the convict any leverage.
Are you suggesting, my learned friend, that the last will and testament stored at Barclay prison all these years is actually a fake?
As has clearly been demonstrated already, what went on at Barclay prison was far from above board.
That last vilification by the defense was an affront to the entire British legal system.
You're an affront to the entire British legal system. The dogs agree.
How do you hear that but not the howling earlier? That's crazy. This mic is crazy.
This absurd notion of a weapon is something for which we have only the former Chief Warder's word. The man could quite easily be lying, at the very least sorely mistaken.
What? Oh, no, I definitely heard him say that, I swear.
Clearly, we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to know exactly what happened with these so-called Osogi papers.
A waste of time. If the will was fake, where is the real document?
Objection!
What if he ate it?
Mr. Vigil was stabbed in the back by the judiciary 10 years ago. He lost everything. Very nearly his own life. Why are you shocked? You were there! And now you're going to do it again. You're ready to brand him a liar and turn your back on him without even letting him defend himself.
It's clear that Barclay Prison is hiding something.
It's clear that the jailbreak was the mastermind by somebody in the prosecutor's office. Oh.
The ring is involved in some way.
Oh, we're
Mr.
talking
Lordship
way too
just
fast.
What did you say?
We should hear more from the Chief Warder.
Have him test his eye again.
It would seem that a vocal few here are utterly blind to the truth.
Excuse me. We're
We are-
both
we are some of
judges.
your- Yes, we are some of your finest judges in the judiciary.
And we like to hear the truth.
Very well then, let the witness testify again. Tell the court precisely what you think you saw of the convict's last will and testament.
Strongheart just sounds tired now.
I am tired.
Yes, sir, my lord.
For the waste of my time, I could be in my office working on snow, but I have to be here.
My dog's
Dealing
howling.
with this, dealing with this shit.
The Osogi papers.
As the warder responsible for the condemned convicts, that's how out of it I am. I almost said the condemned victims. Oh, it's been a rough 10 years.
Yeah, I can tell.
I do wish Mr. Gregson was still alive. I attended to Mr. Osogi to keep watch over his cell. Oh, the night after he was found guilty in court, he was doing something with that will in his cell. turned the cell inside out looking for it after the execution, but to no avail.
I only found out about the Asogi papers when a directive came telling me to impound them. The document was in the folds of the fella's robe that was left in his cell. The kimono, I think it's called.
That's sus.
In his kimono? That's a lie! Ow! We search every inch of that man's cell. We look through all his clothes. It can't be true.
Were you no satisfied with calling me a liar the one day, you wee waffinger?
Waffinger. These insults.
There's nothing you can do about it now. You don't have any hold over me anymore.
You got these hands.
Other than the hold, you have to take out my cravat. Of course, it's not what you're trying to do, is it?
I like how he's mimicking the
Did he
voice.
practice? Have you been practicing? Hello?
How are you getting the tie out of the...
I'm going to give you a good shake again. Or are you too scared?
Honestly, this is kind of scaring me, yes. But anger wins out.
What is going on?
Same, Renosuke. Same.
Little and large. What a double act.
We complied with the Sogi's will as far as was possible. Okay. We complied with the Sogi's will as far as was possible. All of his personal effects were delivered to his family home in Japan. As a courtesy to the homeland of the most notorious killer our country has ever seen.
And we were much obliged. I can confirm that all of my father's belongings arrived safely. Aye, and you cannot deny the fact the handwriting is that of your old man, eh? Yes, there's no mistaking that is my father's brushwork.
Really?
This last will and testament was the man's last weapon, was it? I think we can safely assume that the convict was merely prattling, knowing that his end was nigh.
Why are you smiling when you're saying that?
So, counsel for the defense, your cross-examination, please.
Oh, that looks painful.
No, it helps, Susato. It really helps.
Well, that wasn't Susato. Who is Susato?
Oh, is that the judge?
No, this is Mr. Vigil
Oh,
about the witness stand.
So this
KB,
is
all
what it's
your-
like when you slap yourself and you don't wince at the baby slaps.
yes, my lord. KB's voice is all starting to meld together now.
Susato's a bit higher range like this.
The Asogi. Oh wait, we already did this. Okay, we're pressing. We're pressing.
We're gonna read it again!
No. It was the kimono. We were all like, "That's kind of sus, right?" When he mentioned the kimono, where was that the last statement?
I think it's the very last statement, yeah.
All right. Hold it,
Was it really called a kimono?
Mr. Asogi's kimono.
Oi, the one he brought with him when he was looked up.
Yeah. He was permitted to have his personal effects with him during his incarceration, I understand.
That's right. He was granted as much freedom as possible during the few days before his execution.
Indeed. He had a number of items of personal significance, I remember. He was very reluctant to part with them. Some books, that kimono, his sword.
His sword?
Karama, the famous sword of the Asogi clan. It bears the soul of my family.
I don't doubt it, but I wasn't really getting at that. Forget it being the soul of the clan. Could the man have had a more obvious weapon?
Has the soul of Kazuma's father been watching Naruhodo the entire time until he gave it back to Kazuma?
Sure.
Have some respect, Ryunosuke.
Excuse me? Your dad had a sword! Like, what do you...
Respectful silence?
The warders carry firearms at all times, and the inmates have shackles around their ankles. You couldn't have hurt anybody with that thing.
Well, you didn't have shackles on the part where you used the sword. The hands.
Yeah. Yeah, why are you shackled to ankles and not the... Okay. Still, he was allowed a sword, but no writing material. Okay, yeah. You know what? Ryunosuke puts up a good point here. He's got a sword, but you don't let him have writing materials?
Aye. He wrote that will before. He wrote that will before he came to stay with us at Barclay. You see.
But
That doesn't answer the question, but okay.
We're cheap. There you go.
Okay, alright, thank you. Dr. Mikotoba was asked to bring the necessary Japanese writing implements to the prosecutor's office.
A silly stone, black sunny ink, and a hunching rice paper, no doubt.
I was present when he wrote it, but I'm sorry to say, the letters just look like a squirming mass of jet blink earthworms to me. Well, he's doing the thing again, isn't he?
Yeah, he is,
Yes,
sir.
I am quite sick.
Look, just throw up on the other guy.
No, he's a respected member of the British nobility. I'm not doing that.
Are you feeling faint, Mr. Vigil?
Literally all the time.
Mr. Vigil!
Sir! It was Scarlet, sir.
What?
The pumpernickel.
The papa
I'm
what?
terribly sorry. I didn't mean to blurt it out like that.
Okay, that's cool, but are you going to... What? Please elaborate?
Oh, my aching head.
Less swaying and more explaining would be helpful.
It's like, Mr. Vigil! Mr. Vigil! Hey! Hey!
Get it together!
Stop!
Is there something on the testimony we just had? Have you recalled something of importance? Something of importance? Possibly, or possibly not. I don't know to tell which way he's leaning, I'm afraid.
I can. It's just giving me a headache.
My lord, the defense asks that Mr. Vigil be permitted to supplement his testimony with this possibly or possibly not important detail.
Are you serious right now? Permission granted.
Go ahead, Mr. Vigil. I have the right, sir.
Yes! It was Scarlet.
The game?
What do you mean by
No, don't worry about it, sir.
As I remember it, the document was written in scarlet ink. But perhaps I'm mistaken.
What is that even? Okay. We're out of time. I can't press this right now. We're just gonna leave it there.
What does it mean? We don't know.
We
What
don't
do you mean
know.
you don't know? Yeah.
We don't know. We're just gonna leave it there. We're gonna talk about it in the next video because we're out of time, guys. Bye. See y'all later. Gosh darn it. Ugh.
And this is the judge in the audience, and this is Mr. Vigil, and this is Susato. Oh, what up? Bye.